Hey guys, welcome to Copernicus Corner. I am back over in Everquest Legends over here and just logged in. It's been a couple of days. So let's switch over to that screen and let's see how it goes. Looks like am I in an Ithul swamp? I feel like I am. Yes, I'm in an Ithul swamp. And I think I was searching for an alligator last time. So let's go and see if we can find him. I want to head north and think that that's the direction he'll be in. You'll find out. I want to use my boots. Now, what we learned last time, among other things, was that I run into trees really well. But also, let's see, if do I have Chant of Battle on? I do have it on. All right. If we use the boots, we can stack those with Silos of Salavondo. So let's click the boots, and now we go a little bit faster. That brings us up, I think, to a run speed of 40. Notice some lag there. That was interesting. Now we'll get attacked by kobolds. They're just naturally aggressive, it seems. And the water moccasins, on the other hand, are perfectly fine with us. Anybody from Gut absolutely hates us. Not sure how to fix that problem, or if it is a problem. I thought that the Frogloks would be somebody who would be good to have on our side, but alas, it's not the way of it. Or at least it's not been my current experience. Let's try the alligator. And one thing to keep in mind when you're fighting in this game is that they like to, well, okay, so basically, if you're not facing the creature, then you're not hitting the creature. So if it gets around to your side or something like that, then you're not going to hit it. Also, another thing, somehow I seem to have gotten it on auto loot last time I was in, and I don't actually know how to change that back out auto. So, wonder, maybe if it's in settings perhaps? Someone just ran by us on a horse. All right, let's see here. We've got a bunch of different options here, but what I really want is to see the loot, maybe the loot window. Let's give that a try. Okay, yes, we do have it on auto loot, so let's take it off of auto loot so that we can see stuff before it goes into our packs. Let's go ahead and attack this bull alligator. I'm supposed to be hunting for an alligator that ate somebody's brother. I think the guy who is looking for the alligator is named Lord. Also, I better check and see if I have food and drink. I do have a skin of 6 skins of milk and 7 bread cakes. My understanding is that if you run out of food, then you don't regenerate health anymore. And if you run out of drink, then you don't regenerate mana anymore, right? Alright, so let's loot these. We have plenty of room left in the bags, so we're not in too big of a hurry to get back to town. Plus, surely I'll die soon, and then we'll have the express route back to town if that's what we want. Now those funguses, those mushrooms running around, will definitely attack us, give them the opportunity. They don't have to get particularly close either before they see you. They have a pretty decent aggro radius. Check over here. Okay, there we are. So I realize I need to get my chat on a little bit though. There. So, we got a Froglok guy over there. He is going to attack me if he gets the opportunity to. Also, the Kobolds will. We've got 2 Kobolds, and they're both interested in killing you. We don't want them to be on either side of us. We can try to send Kobold number 2 off in fear from my intimidating ogre roar. We'll see. Apparently I'm not scaring anyway. So saith the chat. That's alright though. I'll continue to beat on this Kobold Hunter who apparently does a little bit of healing. Uh-oh. I don't want whatever that guy is, I'm quite sure. They do seem to be coming after me. I hate it a lot. Jojongwa. Jojongwa is trying to kill me. Is there anywhere to run to? Maybe. Maybe we can make it to South Row. I doubt it. Seeming unlikely since I've run into a tree. Alright. Wow. Stuck in, well, alright. Okay, well, let's respawn. Wherever that is. Zone safe point in Inafuma Swamp. So it's going to put us back towards the start. Alright. Head north again. Went well the first time. Alright, let's get away from that Froglok over there. And then try to bind wound. Oh yes, I have to target myself. So we hit F1, and then we can bind wound. Alright, so we will try to sneak along the right-hand side of this place. Oh no, Frogloks. Okay, he didn't attack me. All is well. That's great. We'll bind wound a little bit more. Maybe the Frogloks are okay with me. Oh no, the Frogloks are not. They're angry. They think I should die a terrible death. Alright. Alright, got it. Now, let's try again to bind wound. Oh right, now we have to F1 again, and then bind wound. Someday I will learn. Oh, we can't bandage without bandages. That does make sense. Alright, and see there, I thought it was just a skill that an ogre had. Alas, it is not. Maybe it's something that everyone has. If you have bandages, you can bind wound. Who knows? So, I did notice earlier that I had a stack of 20 bandages in my bag. What I didn't notice was that they were depleting as I was binding wounds. Let's try to not get in a fight with that Froglok. There's a swamp alligator, though. We do want to attack him, because we don't know who the alligator is that ate Nork, or whatever his name is. But we've got to try to find his body, and it's in a fat alligator. I don't know if there is an alligator in this zone that's just named Fat Alligator or not. We got a fungus guy. He's going to attack for sure. Alright. It's a struggle out here. In a little swamp. It's just filled with guys who want me dead. And strangely, it's mostly not alligators or water moccasins. Neither of them have a great deal of interest in my death. But the random fungus, on the other hand, they absolutely think that my death is their mission. I want that alligator, but I don't want the fungus. He's probably going to come at me anyway, though. It's just a matter of time. I should, you know what? Let's just go kill him now, because he's going to run up on me later. It's going to be a whole thing. Let's just do it like this. It's a preemptive strike. Okay, now, swamp alligator is what I want. I don't really want the Froglok, but he's going to make a nuisance of himself, I'm sure, as well. Let's just try not to kill him. I'd rather not kill the Frogloks. I've lost the alligator. Is that him? There he is, wandering off into the terrain, it seems. Alright, slowly but surely, I'm getting it. One alligator down. Now north, some more. There's a fungus spore. We're going to ignore that as much as possible. Froglok has some degree of likeliness to attack me. Sometimes they're more aggressive than others, it seems. Alright. probably all I'm doing by letting these guys live is causing myself problems later. But I seem to be stuck. Alright, there we go. Now I'm on the move again. Froglok fisherman over to the right. We're just in like Froglok territory right now. And as soon as one of them attacks me, they're just all gonna blind me like it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. There goes one. He's after me. Ah, man. Nowhere to run to that's safe from these Frogloks. I may as well have just stayed there. Yep, alright. Alright, we're gonna stand and fight. Gonna die. It's alright. Let's see if we can send anybody running. Let's try to intimidate this guy. And then go back and fight this one some more. Oh man, another one. Now you want to continually keep them in front of you as much as possible, because if they get behind you, they can do a little bit more damage than if they're in front of you. That being said, when you back up, you run the risk of getting more on you than you had before. So, pros and cons to the theory. Unfortunately, intimidation is still down, so I can't even try to send anybody on the run. I'm gonna just die again, I'm afraid. Now we've got some intimidation. Let's try to intimidate this guy. And then attack this one. Should have switched targets. I don't think it matters too much. Let's frenzy this guy and loot that before we die. Alright, so we killed many Frogloks before our ultimate demise. Let's respawn. Back to the beginning again. If I had waited to regenerate some, it probably would have helped. But who likes to do that, right? Okay. Probably the better way would be to just fight these aggro guys every time we see them. And then pull it back against this terrain over here and slowly move forward. I don't think the decaying skeletons will hurt us, but my understanding is that the bone chips might be worth having. We got some bone chips, and we got a rusty short sword +1. Let's merge that rusty short sword and then loot the rest. Okay, what else we got going on? Snake. Snakes don't attack. The things that are normally considered to be dangerous are not the ones that attack you. The snakes and the alligators and stuff, nah, they're fine. It's the fungus and stuff you gotta watch out for in this world. I'm gonna try to attack this kobold and then get the heck out of Dodge. There's another Froglok. The frogs, man, they're dangerous, I'm telling you. Gotta take them out before they get you. They're not even poisonous or anything, they're just very aggressive frogs. I don't know. Oh hey, some netted pants. I don't know if I have on any pants. Let's loot it. And actually, I guess I should have checked to see if I could have merged it. I might could have. There are the pants. Let's see. Let's press I. And you have on any pants? No, I don't. I'm pantsless. Let's do something about that. Put on some leggings. A tunic? Absolutely. Let's go. Alright. Got some pants on now. Watch out, world. Oh, was that a kobold? It's like, it felt like there was a kobold right on top of me, but I guess he was further away than it appeared. It's like the objects in the mirror. They may be closer than they appear. In this case, they may be further away than they appear. Alright, so we're going to work our way slowly through Froglok territory, making our faction with Guck just go down to an area that may be irrecoverable. Let's merge everything that can merge, and then we'll loot the rest. What is this? It's undead Froglok. They're undead Frogloks. No wonder they're so aggressive. Makes some sense. If I was undead, I don't know, on the one hand, I think I might not be too happy, but then on the other hand, hey, maybe you would, right? Because, I don't know, it feels like To die, and then you're not dead, and then, like, undead. I don't know. It's a tough thing. I might be happy with being undead. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Alright, let's not get crazy and pass by this fisherman. I want to. Like, I'm tempted to just leave the fisherman alone. Ah, man, I don't know. Maybe I can. Maybe. Probably not. He's probably going to come and get me from behind. There's a swamp alligator. We definitely have to get that, but we better get this Froglok first. He's the more dangerous foe. We got a rusty broadsword. Let's merge that. Oh, we can't. We don't have any of them. Cool. Let's take it. Now, this Froglok is going to cause us problems. So, let's come get him before he does. Alright. I would back up, but it doesn't really want me to. Okay, we got him. And then we're going to come attack this one. And we probably have another one on us by now. It's been whole seconds after all. Alright, we got the Froglok. Back up a little bit. And then we have a Froglok tadpole flesh, which is useful for a quest. For all kinds of things here. We've got a Kobold going to attack us. Got a fungus guy. Man. Okay, we're going to just try to go around. Let's go for the Froglok in front of us. And there's a Froglok over to his right as well. So, we're going to go get him, and then his buddy. Turn around to fight him, and we'll do it all on this. We have a few of them on us right now. So, we're going to try to send this guy running with Intimidate. Come back over and take this. Didn't work at all. Try to intimidate that one with the housebout. And then maybe attack this one. Can I back up? I don't seem to be able to. It's very strange. There we go. Got out of there. All is well, sort of. It's not really, but I'm going to go after this Froglok here, because he's the lowest in health. Merge all that. And then attack this guy. Actually, better to attack this one before we get, right? Intimidation is back up, so I'm going to try to send this guy off and go after this guy again. The intimidation did not go off, so let's try it on this one. Then attack the Frogloks fisherman who's right up there. Wow, more are incoming after all the time. It's a constant battle. Doing okay though. We've got still 50% of our health left. It's not too shabby. And only 3 of them left at the moment. So until some more come running in, we might be okay. Let's target the second guy here and do intimidation on him. And attack this one. Alright, we only have 1 guy left. Let's go ahead and merge what we can and loot the rest. Got kick available. Maybe. I don't really know why. Oh, you know what? Right, because it wasn't facing me, right? Alright. Loot all on that. And now we've got the Froglok guy right there. There's a Froglok guy right there. And we need to regenerate a little bit before we can really go anywhere. I feel like we're kind of stuck here. Gotta look for a little bit of health to come back. These guys just pile up on you. Okay, 59% of the health, 63. We're actually healing up fairly quickly. Now my understanding is that sitting doesn't really help you heal faster in this. I could try it. But I've been told that it doesn't, so. Alright. We're at 77%. Safe to go forward? Maybe. How about we try to aggro this fisherman here? without getting his friends. Is that possible? Or will they just all come after me? Okay. No, they're definitely all going to come after me if I do that. Turns out. Alright. Switch to this one, try to intimidate him, go back to the top one to hit him a little bit more. Now, we failed to intimidate, but maybe we can kill this one. And then go to the next one in line. Merge all that. I may have some decent things that are merged in my bags. I'm not sure. Alright, let's go for this guy. Next Froglok in line. Uh-oh. There's somebody up here who's a little sketchy. It's, Gabartik. Gabartik, the level 41 rogue. It says it's somebody's pet. So I assume it's another player. I'm not really sure. He's a little bit intimidating. Where is this Gabartik of which he is the pet? Oh wait, no. He's Clockwork's pet. Who's Clockwork? I don't know. Seems very magical. I'm going to just go around. Oh, there goes somebody. Who's this? It is... Whistles at me appreciatively. Very nice. I wonder... Oh, hey. I better do something about these Frogloks that are attacking me. I was gonna see if I could curtsy, but... Man, gotta stay on my toes over there in this swamp. Alright, let's merge what we've got and then loot that moat of infinitesimal of potential. Yeah. Okay. What do we have going over here? We've got a netted cap. I think I already have something better than that. We've got a netted mask. I don't think we have anything that I want to replace anything with right now, but maybe soon. With woven gloves +1, AC of 4. I think our gloves already have an AC of 4, so we won't do that yet. We've got a Froglok project hat. 2 of them, apparently. Did you see one? There were surely 2, right? Ah, troubles abound. Being swarmed again. Alright, now we will attack this guy here. And if I can send one of them running, I'll do that. Intimidation is still cooling down for its last use. Let's go ahead and attack the Kobold fisherman. We loot all that stuff, get it off the page, and then we may as well attack this fungus man as well. Ah, this other Frogloks fisherman has now jumped on me. It doesn't take long. They just wander by. They see me fighting and they come after me. We got a what is this? Sarcossifa? Sarcossifa fungus? I don't know Sarcossifa. But that's what we have. And we have something to merge, so let's do it. Merge it, loot, and move on. Here's a Froglok. We better kill it. I don't know how fast these things respawn, but it seems like it's pretty fast. Gotta try to catch that guy before he goes and gathers friends. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, hold on. I better check the map. That goes to Upper Guck. I might want to go explore there later, but right now, I want to go try to find that fat alligator. That's a Froglok tag. Got a Froglok fisherman. Fungus spore guy. I don't know if that'll attack me or not. Froglok fisherman certainly will. Fungus spore may. Let's see if the Froglok fisherman... Yes, he definitely will. I thought so. I just walked near him and he's on. Alright, let's merge that with whatever I've got. We have a rusty spirit. I have a rusty spirit +2. Wonders. Don't need the water moccasin. But we shall continue on this trek out into the wilderness. I feel like this is the direction where most of the alligators. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it. So, let's get this alligator. And I'm going to pull him back when more things are kind of clear. And we'll loot that meat of whatever variety it may be. And then head north some more. On the hunt for alligators. Okay, let's get this Froglok. They're very dangerous. They pile up. And then running into a tree is fairly necessary. You gotta do that at least every couple of minutes just to make sure that you're still alive. Okay, we have a kobold. They will also attack us just as heartily, actually, as the Frogloks. Makes a lot more sense to me for the kobolds to do that than for the Frogloks too. So when I swim backward in the water while in combat, I feel like I'm not moving at all, but in fact I am moving the tiniest amount. Let's check the combat log and see what just happened as far as why he runs away. They often run away, so I assume I'm fearing them somehow. Frogloks tries to hit you but misses. We hurt ourselves for 1 point. How do we do that, I wonder? We frenzied for 30 points of damage, kicked it, slashed it, killed it. Okay. Then we got in this fight, and the guy just ran away as far as I can tell. I don't know. Alright, let's turn off the attack by doing Q, I believe, and we'll see if he comes running back or not. Not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes and attacks us when we least suspect it. That is a swamp alligator. Oh, hey, is that our guy? No, it's a Kroglok. Watermark moccasin there. Now, we got this alligator. Target's too far away. Let's get a little closer. But I have to hit Q or he'll outrun me. So we've got to get close to him and then attack him. Otherwise, it's a little bit faster. Yeah. Alright, so we got that alligator, and we're at the northerly section of this map, which is in a little swamp. There's another swamp alligator. Let's go see if we can get that. But we must be careful because there is a kobold running along right here. Better grab him before others of his kind come near. And then there he is, swamp alligator guy. Thought I was close enough to him. But alas, I was not. Here comes a Froglok for sure. Yeah. It's alright. We're getting there. Surely we will find the fat alligator and dispatch him. It's a matter of time. We've got the kobold hunter here. And we can kind of pull them a little bit, it seems. But watch out, because there's another Froglok just wandering around over there. And he notices that we're in a fight. He'll certainly come join in on the kobold side. It's a little strange. You'd think that the Frogloks and kobolds would not be on the same side, but I think it's one of those enemy is my friend situations. And I am that enemy. Apparently. Or what? I didn't do anything to these guys to begin with. Well, okay. That's probably not entirely true. Probably what happened is I probably killed some of their babies or something um, over in the Spirit. I certainly didn't mean to exactly. I didn't mean to kill them, but I didn't know that they were gupties. So I feel like it was just a misunderstanding, and with an appropriate conversation. Hey, I love it. Cool, I'm level 7 now. But yeah, we just need to talk it out, really, and then we wouldn't have this situation that we have now. But with it being what it is, I don't actually have a choice. I just have to kill every one of them I see. It's not the way I want it. It's just the way it is. Okay. See, he's running by like he's not going to attack me, but I know he will, given the opportunity. Look, he scowls at me, ready to attack. Looks kind of risky, but you might win. It's a preemptive strike. Like I said, we just don't have a choice. They're dangerous. They're dangerous and strong. Gotta do what you gotta do out there. Alright. There's so very many. Each one of them individually is not particularly difficult when you get, a good number of them on you. You end up in a situation they didn't ask for. Oh, a fat alligator. That's exactly what I need. That's my guy right there, but I can't get in too much of a hurry. It'd be a shame to get so far. Let's see, where am I at? Alright, right by South Road. That way, in case the worst happens and I get killed, be alright. Let's take it easy here. Don't get too excited. As long as we don't get any more guys on us, we're gonna be alright. Alright, so far so good. We got 6 copper from the porch, which apparently we don't have to loot that. Okay, here's another kobold. Better grab him before things get dangerous out here. I saw a good number of other type creatures running around. Now, let's see if we can find that fat alligator. We know he was nearby. Just gotta be careful. He was yellow, I think. I think his text was yellow. It's terrible. Okay, let's get that guy, because he's aggro. Let's get this one. We can get it from behind and can actually deal extra damage. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's only certain classes that do that. I'm not really sure. Okay. That's a giant watermark moccasin. I got excited because his text was yellow. No such luck. Somewhere over here, we have a fat alligator. And he has... Maybe he has that guy's body ignored or something like that. Somebody's brother was eaten by him. And we need to... Apparently, we need to remove his body from the alligator. And bring it back. Nork, I think his name was, right? Nork is the dead guy in the alligator? Maybe. Alright, here's a regular swamp alligator, which I had thought initially that it may just be a random swamp alligator, but now that I have seen, there is actually a fat alligator named that. Now I'm thinking that's gonna be our ticket. Don't have to worry about the giant rats. They don't attack me. we're friends. These Frogloks, on the other hand, they're the ones we have to take care of. I accidentally have the other guy target, but that's fine. We're gonna merge that weapon with the other one of its kind. If for no other reason than just to take up less room in the inventory, honestly. Alright. And now, we're up. Okay. We've wandered some distance from where I saw the fat alligator, but honestly, he could have gone anywhere. There's so many alligators around here, though. I'll just keep killing these alligators. The Frogloks and all that. Until such time that that we can find them. And as long as I just keep knocking out the aggro, I think I'll be fairly safe. There's just so much of it, I'm not sure. This looks like a wall of guys or something over here. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Certainly have a good number of folks. It is. It's 3 fishermen in a row just waiting for me. Alright, let's see if we can get just to this Froglok. Or just that Kobold. Either one, I'm cool with either one. How about just the Kobold? He seems more accessible. Alright, now let's get the Froglok. Okay, all is going well. Continuing to clear this swamp. Basically I'm Shrek. And I'm telling these nasty creatures to get out of my swamp. They're not listening. Did you see that? That guy did something as he ran by. Who knows what it was? I guess it was a spell. Oh, hello, Bliss. How you doing? Ah, this Kobold's gonna get on me too, I'm sure. Let's back up. He didn't. Amazing. Amazing, I see. Alright. Problem fisherman number 2. Not dead yet. Yes, not yet. Not yet. A matter of time. Don't worry. Let's merge this and go, I guess we'll go, let's see if we can go this way. I feel like I was definitely a little more this way when I saw the fat alligator. We got a Froglok there who just ported over into that tree. That was different. Let's go ahead after him. And then, yes, I assumed that the fisherman would come and join us, but that's okay. I feel fairly secure in taking on 2 of them, and I feel like I've managed to clear the area enough that I'm not in too much danger. A little bit, not too much. However, either they're respawning or they're wandering from somewhere else. Alright. What was that? It was a bottle of Kalish. What's that? It's a quest item. Alright. I don't think I've seen that one before. Alright. Let's head back. Uh-oh. Frogloks Forager. Gonna try to head back to where we were with the fat alligator there. Clover Cards has been chatting in the YouTube chat. She can't see that one. Huh, that's interesting. Alright, let's go back and see if I can find it somewhere. Oh, my goodness. Yes, I see. Okay, it's on this other screen. And it was supposed to go into my main screen there, but it doesn't look like it did. Hello, Kevin Ferguson. Some of it did not finish the video. Gotcha. Not sure you know this, but you can right-click an option for your region. Select an automatic option that will do it anytime it drops without you needing to do anything. Okay, cool. Alright, so I could do individual things, like, say I did Sarcospha fungus. So right click, you say? Right clicking does nothing. Maybe it's when it's in the loot window? Cardman Sales 9376 says hello. I'm an XBC Stoner, X aka Stoner, aka Cardman. Alright. This looks like World of Warcraft Classic. No, this is actually Everquest Legends, the beta, and it is what they call EverQuest 1 reimagined. That's what they're calling it. So this was originally from 1999, a little bit ahead of World of Warcraft Classic. But now it's being redone to make it more casual and solo friendly, and also they brought in some quality of life things. Now, Cardman says if this is a new game, you need to step it up a bit. So it is and it isn't, you know? And then Kevin says planned release is July, correct. Yeah, and I'm one of the few people I think who's playing this who actually never played EverQuest 1. So I did EverQuest 2 for, 20 years, I guess now, and but I never did EverQuest 2. So it's all new for me. Okay, so he's run off, heading for the tree again. I like to do that. Okay, so we'll merge this item now. Okay, if I right click this in this one, whoa, that was bad. I don't know what it did. No idea what right clicking probably threw it on the ground, didn't it? That's a problem. Let's click root all, and then let's try to. Ha! I don't know. I think I destroyed the thing. What a shame. All right. Let's see here. See if we can find that alligator back on the hunt. Forward card says right click one of the options. Okay, I'll have to do that on the next loot, I think, correct? Maybe this hunter will drop something, who knows. No such luck. How about this forager over here? Maybe he's our guy. Got 2 foragers on. It's probably one of them to drop something, right? Clover says, I didn't get in beta, but I've seen a lot of streams. Nice. Let's see here. Right click one of the options, you say. So like right click. Okay, I see what you're saying. So if we right click loot all, for instance, or right click loot, auto loot, auto merge, auto store, or auto sell. Okay, so you can do each one like that. So let's go. Okay, this thing is a poison gland, Frogloks poison gland. So let's auto loot it. All right. And now I guess I better hit some things before I die. Let's click this forager and intimidate it if we can. Then go back up to that. Oof, it's not looking good for us, folks. Back up a little so we get them all in front of us, and theoretically so that Kobold Hunter doesn't come onto us as well. Alright, ha! We got the forager instead. Let's see if we can send him running. And then back onto this guy. And I'm just going to put loot off for now. That's very good information, though. Try intimidating this guy. Although, he's not particularly responsive to such things, I've noticed. Click it over and over. But I don't know if it's just... Oh, I know what it is. It's because he's not in front of me. Yeah, alright. There we go. Probably gonna die now. That's okay. At least now we know where the fat alligator hangs out, and that he is in fact called the fat alligator. Who would thought? Oh man, another Froglok forager on his way to kill us. Oh no. What a shame. Alright, down again. Let's respawn. Bliss says water was buggier in EQ1 than EQ2. Try to always be where the character and the mob are standing. Yeah, it's really quite difficult in the water because in EQ2 it's actually pretty buggy as well, but not nearly like this. Like, okay, I say it's okay, comparatively it's not buggy at all in EQ2. But you can definitely have some strange things happen in EQ2 in the water. Here, it's pretty crazy trying to fight in the water. If they're on a different level than you are, you pretty much have to align your feet with where their feet are, it seems. Clobert says, just so you know, Intimidate attempts to clear the mob. If it works, it will run and most likely aggro lots more frogs. Yeah, you know, I've been trying to kind of keep the area clear, but obviously that didn't really work. We got a short beer from Lesser Kobolds corpse. Seems like something I could drink, but it says that it's a quest item, so maybe not. What I do know is I'm going to have to make my way at some point back to town to get some food, or else things are going to go very badly. Bliss says, yeah, massive Z issues, multiplied when in water. Yes, definitely. Because it's not just in the water that it happens. It's also if you're on any kind of terrain that's on different levels, like this right here, where you have a bit of a rise. If it's not kind of right with you, and I've found that kind of standing on top of it is the way to go in a lot of times, or you just back up and make it come with you. What classes are you? This one is a Berserker Bard. And I was told, or it was indicated to me after I had already chosen, that that Bard is apparently one of the harder classes to play, which I've mostly not done much with. I've primarily focused on, I believe, the Berserker side of things, with a side of Bard for run speed, and a little bit of a running buff. Alright, let's loot that, and then we've got a kobold over here. We're gonna just slowly work our way up this right side of the map, the east side. And I've also found that you absolutely have to be facing your target. If you're not facing your target, you're not hitting your target. Definitely not the way it is in Everquest 2. So it's been a little bit of a learning curve for me. I thought that because I had played Everquest 2 for quite a long while, that I would not have any trouble with Everquest 1 with learning the UI and everything. But as it turns out, there are quite a number of differences in the UI between Everquest 2 and Everquest 1. Just as a warning for anyone else who foolishly believes that that it'll be basically the same thing, it's definitely not. And agreed about the Intimidate. I didn't know that at first. I learned that I think last time that I played, that it gather up more guys if it runs off. Man, they can see for a ways, can't they? But sometimes it's just, you know, either I don't mind or else I'm willing to take that risk. I'm pretty much always willing to take any risk, because I've also found that dying in this game doesn't do anything. You can just die all day long, and you don't have to get your corpse. You don't have to, like, lose any XP. You don't have, like, XP debt. You don't have any gear damage. It's very surreal for me, because I'm used to there being some kind of a detriment that you suffer from if you die. But in this, there's just not really. Bliss says Bard is easy to play, hard to play well. Okay, that makes sense. Clover says Bard with all of its set and forget stuff is an excellent choice as a second class, in my opinion. I was kind of thinking along the lines when I made it of a Bard in Everquest 2. So I was thinking it would be beneficial to have both in solo play and in group play. And I kind of thought that a Berserker would probably do best in a group, as is true in EverQuest 2, and still be viable in a solo format. But